Okay, so we're just using our normal poster paint or craft paint again because it's not pewter. And again, you want to get into the little grooves to make sure the paint goes and lies in them, and we'll have a gorgeous product that is just beautifully defined. So again in the center as well, because I made those little dots, I really want them to stand out nicely. Okay, so we'll leave this to dry for a little bit and then I'll wipe it off. I'm not going to leave it too long because I don't want it to become too dark. So just a few seconds and then I'll wipe it off. Right. I'm not going to worry about the surrounding area too much because I actually want to cut that out. I want to show you how to use your little cutting tool. So I just want to get in there a bit more, and I might actually just use a cotton bud to clean that out. So you can see that the paint is lying in my little dots, and it's a little bit of a tricky area to get into. And I also want to clean the area where I'm going to set my stone nicely, because I don't want any black paint to dull the color of the stone from the back. Okay, so I'm quite happy with that. And we'll just rub off some more on the front. And you can see as I'm rubbing, these little lines that are a little bit higher actually become a little bit silver. So some of that silver is rubbing off, and I'm actually quite happy with the look. Okay. So the last thing I want to show you is just how to cut that out with a little cutting tool. So you'll see I've just got an old cutting board on there. So that is what I use mainly for cutting. So this board has got a few lines on it. So we're not going to worry about it. It's not going to affect our design any longer because the design is supported from the back. And you know, any lines or marks won't transfer onto the metal now. So the last thing is I'm going to use my cutting tool, my needle tip cutting tool, and we're just going to cut around these lines. So you want to make sure that you don't go exactly on the line, because sometimes it gets a little bit too close and you can actually see some of the wax that you've put in to support your design. So just on the outside, just make a hole or just press it down firmly, and then just cut to the outer edge of your design. And you might feel that it needs to go, you need to cut through once or twice to actually make it go through. And again, because the copper is quite soft, it's not an issue. And so this is what I normally do. I just cut away these little pieces to get them out of my way. All right, and so I'll do that one from this side. And you literally just keep going all the way around your design, one little bit at a time. I'll just do that part quickly so I can show you what that looks like, and then I'll finish it off and show you the end result. Okay, so that is what that's going to look like. So I'm quickly going to finish that off and I'll show you what it looks like right at the very end before we set the stone.